What a beautiful breakout, guys. This is the breakout we were looking at. If you watch my in our live webinar yesterday, as mentioned, we have this impulsive, we have this correction. So I'm expecting one more push to the upside, which exactly, if you look at the candlestick pattern, we have a bullish engulfing candle pattern, price nicely broken and long. So really enjoy this rally. Now let me share with you guys how we analyze in intraday and help our traders to squeeze amazing profits. So if Hello today. Today is the 20th of Jan 2026. What a blessing beginning of the day, guys. Amazing thing. Yesterday we had a bank holiday in the US, but this morning, what a beautiful. Let me share with you guys how we help our traders through live intraday analysis. Let's look at the analysis now. So if you look at the pound dollar, if you have watched my live webinar yesterday and I mentioned the price has broken this one. I'm expecting this continuation, a pullback, and most of the traders have really enjoyed. We've been long since yesterday. We have this candlestick give us a high probability of continuation. We have a false breakout, price nicely broken, and give us a confirmation. So let me show you guys how we analyze the entries. Even from yesterday, we had a nice, beautiful long trade here. So if you look ahead, this was the trade. We had it pretty straightforward yesterday. Amazing long trade here. And after that, we also had another breakout opportunity. This was the Asian session. You can see the price nicely broken, hit to the profit target, bank some profit. And after that, we did another analysis, look for another pullback. So let me share with you that another analysis. This is the analysis we did. You can see a pretty straightforward as mentioned here. We already banked some profit, look for another continuation. Price develop another pullback, beautiful hit to the profit target, and that's what we suggest our traders time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful long trade on pound dollar. We had a more or less the same for the euro USD. Let me share with you guys. If you watch my yesterday live webinar, I mentioned the price. We are looking for this if the price can respect. I'm expecting continuation, which price did, and we had amazing, beautiful long trade here. And mostly traders really enjoy. Now let me show you guys how we analyze the entries and exit. That was a pretty straightforward. So we had this beautiful yesterday long trade here. This was the counter long trade here because the price refused to stay below this level and break out and pull back. We announced all these pullback, squeeze amazing profit. And now we did another analysis after that. As mentioned here in the live webinar, I mentioned here, look for any pullback would consider high probability trade. Here you can see based on this analysis, you can see this opportunities develop, pullback and hit to the profit target. Mostly traders really enjoy banking amazing profit on Euro USD. That was a beautiful trade. We had another beautiful trade on yen pair, but let's look at the pound yen now. What a beautiful breakout and the counter short trade on pound yen. So if you look at the pound yen, so we were looking at this breakout and the price nicely broken. We have bias for long because the price refused to develop false breakout, broken this high and retest. So we were looking for long. So we had this beautiful long trade here, amazing. We were explaining, keep taking a pullback. Price nicely refused this area of previous high. Then we also had one small counter short trade here. Now let me show you guys how we analyze the entries and exit. That was a pretty straightforward and beautiful trade, guys. If you look at here, we had the symmetry triangle pattern breakout yesterday, and then we had another beautiful long trade here, which is the Asian session analysis. We can see, as explained to my trade, if you look at the pattern, we have inverted head and shoulder pattern and symmetry triangle pattern. Price nicely broken. You can see momentum was bullish and another pullback, hit to the profit target and squeeze amazing profit this one. And even after that, we also had this one small counter short trade here, pretty straightforward. We have this impulsive reactions. We were looking this low, and let's see here, the price nicely broken. And after that, price also developed another pullback as soon as the price respected the previous low. This is what we said our trader is time to bank some profit. So this is the counter short trade here. Most of them really enjoy this trade. All right, so let's look at the gold. Gold, we had amazing trade, guys. Let me share with you the gold. What a beautiful breakout, guys. This is the breakout we were looking at. If you watch my live webinar yesterday, as mentioned, we have this impulsive, we have this correction. So I'm expecting one more push to the upside, which exactly, if you look at the candlestick pattern, we have a bullish engulfing candle pattern. price nicely broken, and long. So really enjoy this rally. Now let me share with you guys how we and analyze in intraday and help our traders to squeeze amazing profits. So if you look at the gold, we had a lot of analysis, guys, because of the high volatile. So we have this beautiful, long trade here, pretty straightforward as mentioned here based on the analysis. Price nicely developed pullback based on here. So beautiful long trade. And after that, we also had another breakout, pretty straightforward. If you look at here, the price nicely broken, beautiful, and pullback, amazing long trade, squeeze amazing profit. Then we also had another beautiful, as mentioned here, once the price move, as mentioned here in the analysis, the first priority always be pullback. So based on that, we have one pullback, second and third pullback, squeeze amazing profit. Then we have another beautiful breakout long trade here. Then we have another beautiful breakout long trade here. That was a pretty straightforward, price nicely broken and give us the confirmation and pullback. Beautiful hit to the profit target, squeeze amazing profit, guys, on gold. And then we also had another beautiful, let me show you. This is the counter short trade we had. It pretty straightforward. If you look at the price action, price refused to stay above this level and price nicely developed a small false breakout. So we're looking this breakout. So you can see here the price nicely broken and hit to the previous low. And this is what we suggest over traders time to bank some profit. So you can see, guys, we really enjoy the long, and then later on we also had a counter short trade here. Most of the traders really enjoyed today this morning. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this analysis, but I'm pretty sure you're going to love it when you see it in real time. So most welcome. Join our fast growing trading community. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Have a nice day. Until next time, all the best.